I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names. I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains. It's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap. Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. Alright, well, let's open this thing. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hell, we got a box in a box. Alright, well, I got the outer box off, and I noticed that right down here, where one of them outside straps was, it dug in pretty hard on this box right here. I hope that's not my polycarbonate panels. I'll have to open this up and see. Boy, how lucky can you get now? That strap come right there. 2 inches more that way, it would have mucked them up. Boy, howdy. Whew. Well, alrighty. So there's a grand total of 3 little boxes. We got the one box that had the polycarbonate panels in it, and I've laid them aside. And now we got 2 more boxes here. Oh my God! What have I voluntarily got myself into here? Holy shit! Oh my God! Woo! Man, there's a bunch of pieces. Okay, this box is the box that's got your steel foundation frame. Now, from what I've read on this, using this is optional. You can mount this thing directly to your base, like I'm going to use 4x4s, maybe even go with 4x6s, I'm not sure. But the idea is this right here gets bolted together. The original plans say bolt this frame together, dig a ditch to set this in, holler out a hole, and the idea is that with your greenhouse sitting up on top of here, secured to this, that this is buried in the ground, so it don't go nowhere. Well, I'm not real fond of burying steel in the ground. So, you saw how low my ground is out here, how water stands in it when it's raining. So I'm going to attach that to the top of 4x4s and gets me that much more height. So, at this point, I don't know if every piece is in here, but I don't know why it wouldn't be. Lord have mercy, it's a bunch of pieces. Oh, good Lord, that's a lot of pieces. Shit. Shit. Bunches of pieces here. Alright, well. Whew, I guess I'll get that frame bolted together, get that laid out there on some 4x4s, and we'll see what it's going to look like. Gosh almighty, what have I done? What have I done? I don't know if any of you ever watched Saturday Night Live. Some of their skits from years ago, they had Glenn and Wendy Weiner. Well, I don't mean to whine or nothing. But my God, you pay $700 for this thing, and they don't give you no instructions how to put the son of a bitch together. Well, what kind of crap is that? There ain't no damn instruction manual. What the hell? Damn it. That's messed up. Crap. And I'm out here at the farm. I don't have no internet connection. I can't download no user manual or nothing. So crap, I'm put off for another freaking day. Grr. Damn it. Alright. I started cussing too soon. The instructions weren't in the box. They were actually in the outer box. They were underneath. All this. It was like, okay, we put the instructions in, then we load these 3 boxes full of stuff, and then we seal it up. So I stand corrected. They did put the instructions in there. So damn it, I ain't got no excuse. I got to get my ass to work. Check with you in a little while. All right. I'm gonna throw a bunch of numbers at you here. And you can pause this. I'm going to put the numbers on the screen. But basically what I did is I measured how long these pieces right here are. These are the framework. These are the base framework. And I've got the pieces stacked on one another to make sure they are the same length. What I mean by that is I want to make sure the 12-foot side pieces are all the same and the 10-foot side pieces are all the same. And when I measured them, I come up that the short side was 59 13/16 and the long side pieces was 72 5/16. Okay, so that meant that my 10-foot side was actually 9 foot 11 5/8. And my 12-foot side was actually 144 or 12 foot 5/8 inches. So this building is actually a little bit longer. It's 5/8 of an inch longer than 12 foot, and it's 3/8 of an inch narrower than 10. Okay, so my 4x4s, actually measured 12 foot 1 inch and 10 foot and 5/8 of an inch. Well, knowing that my metal, my long side, is going to be 12 foot 5/8 inches, then I know that they're going to fit on 12 foot 1 inch. And that's going to leave me just 3/8 of an inch to spare, which is about 3/16 on each end. So on my 10 foot piece, what I've done is I have cut them down to 115 and a half. You take 115 and a half, and what will happen is you add 7 inches to that, which would be 119 and a half or something. Let's see here. Oh hell, I forget what it is. Anyway, make a long story short, by me cutting the 10 footers down to 115 and a half, when I add 7.5 inches back to them, it's going to put my metal framework dead center on those 12 foot 4x4s. Alright? Because that metal measures 1 3/16 of an inch thick. So, I will get with you here in a little bit after I've cut these down. Then I'm going to screw them together, and I'll show you the screws I use. Well, like I think I told you, my son-in-law found my instructions. They was in that box. Apparently they put the instructions in a box, then they put the boxes full of stuff on top of it in a box. And anyway, I've been cussing this damn thing for quite some time now. I got over here pretty early this morning. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. I've stopped once to eat. And let's see. If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing. Well, that wouldn't be a very good review if I couldn't say what the deal is. After I was able to calculate out how long to cut my 4x4s to get them to fit underneath this metal frame, I started bolting it together. Now, there was another guy here on YouTube that was putting his together, and he talked about having to take a drill and round out the holes to make this stuff fit better. Well, whenever I put my first piece together, I said, wow, they've improved that. I guess after 5 years ago, when this guy's complaining, they found out something, wasn't quite right, and they corrected it. Well, partly. Let me show you the problems that I've already had just putting the base frame on. Let me grab this camera here and we'll just walk over and look at it. Okay, the improvement that has already been made is that bolt plate right there. It just lays in place just as pretty as you please. Works out really nice. However, on these corners, all 4 corners, these little corner braces here are too long, they're too tall, and they don't allow these main rails here to touch. Let me get in here close so you can see it. Pardon me for shaking. You see that? Damn it. Looks like crap. Where am I at? Here we are. See there? It doesn't line up. So, what's going to have to be done is I'm going to have to pull these corners off, these corner brackets all out. I'm going to have to pull these corner brackets out, put them on the grinder, grind off the length a little bit, and then maybe drill the holes out a little better. See, my end pieces can't touch, and man, that looks like crap. I don't know if you can tell Pardon my camera work. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but man, that looks like crap. Looks like doo-doo. So I'm gonna stop today. I'm gonna stop at this point and tackle it again tomorrow. But we got our frame sitting here on top of our 4x4s. I haven't put anything under them to level them yet, but I'll get that. Anyhow, I wanted you to see. I'm trying to go through here step by step and let you see what you're going to get yourself into when you do this, and maybe you learn from my mistakes. And if you know that you're going to mount this, you know, like on 4x4s or 4x6s or whatever, before you put these together, you could drill holes in this metal and have it ready to accept screws. I'm actually just going to do it in place with a hand drill. But see, the original, the way the plans say do this is you actually bury this steel. You dig a big pit, and this steel sits down in there and sticks up out of the ground about 1 inch, and you backfill it with gravel. But I'm not going to do that. Like I said, I want to be able to move this another time. Dang, what kind of bird is that? We had a big old owl flying here yesterday. Big old owl. Flew up here into these trees. Sat there for a while looking for mice. Anyway, tomorrow I'll have my little grinder and I'll see if I can't dress these corners up. That'll be the first thing I do tomorrow. So this is the end of episode 2, and tomorrow we'll see if we can get this all dressed up a little nicer. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.